There you go. What up, though, everybody? Thank you for listening and watching another episode of the Three Raw Podcast. This CJ.
It's your man's Rob.
Your boy Jimmy.
Shit. Got that little sunbeam in the background. Brandon, where you at, man?
Out front of barbershop. G.
Okay. Damn, I ain't
Get the line.
on Sunday. God damn.
Yeah, my barber is Sunday through Friday, no matter what.
Okay. That's what's up.
Sure.
What was you, Rob?
Shit, what's going on with y'all, man?
Shit, man. Working. That's about it, dog. That's all I can.
Working, getting ready for my mama's surgery, man.
Oh, man. What you get surgery on?
Her arm and her neck.
Oh, damn. I wish nothing but the best, bro. Praying for it right now.
Is it a outpatient procedure?
No, they gotta put her on there. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't have all the details like I thought I did. Yeah, it's an outpatient procedure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Surgery's still tough, man. So prayers, OG.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah,
so I'm about to see. Go ahead. What you was about to say, Rob?
Shit, man. Nah, what was you about to say?
No, man. I was like, I was about to see what y'all want to talk about first.
Oh, I got a topic I want to discuss first.
Go ahead.
What's going on?
When shucking and jiving goes wrong.
When
bucking the eyes and shucking and jiving and tap dancing for white zaddy goes wrong. So
what's happening? Because we can do this, man.
I don't know if y'all.
I missed the memo, bro. I need details in this one, dog.
I don't know if y'all fellas saw, but a couple days ago, Stacey Dash was either on an interview somewhere or some shit. Basically, in so many words, regretting her quote unquote conservative black mad woman on Fox News, and you know what I mean. Now all of a sudden, she want to give this president a try, and she regret being who she was all those years on Fox News and being angry. And man, bro, this is the classic when the motherfucking buck dancing goes wrong, dog. We done seen this going on. I can't even tell you countless of times during history, dog. You know, and this is why I always said the coon, you gotta watch out for the coon. For instance, the uneducated, ignorant, you know what I'm saying, nigga. I hate to call a person that, man, but you gotta let them slide more than the coon because, for instance, Malcolm X, he was a nigga. He was Detroit Red. He was in these streets. He was wilding out, but he woke up and look what he became. So just because that's who you are today, that don't mean that's who you be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stacey Dash, on the other hand, and the Omarosas, and I mean, come on, man, the diamond and silks and all these, et cetera, bro. They shuck and jive for money. They throw us under the bus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They use every motherfucking stereotype there is. Candace Owens, every time a black person died, we spoke about this on a couple episodes actually. Whether it was Ahmaud Arbery, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, etc. She always
they always blame on them.
She always found a way to, and Stacey Dash was a part of that. Mm-hmm. Like, you not stupid, Stacey Dash, sweetie. Come on now, black people made you. How many motherfucking black movies and black magazines, King magazines? How many motherfucking black motherfucking hip hop videos? How many motherfucking black BET movies and straight to DVD movies? That made you who you are.
Yep.
But you sold us out, man, for a couple of dollars, and you thought you was gonna have you an opportunity in a TV show and maybe a political future, and that never happens, man. One thing about the white supremacists, they use us as tools and pawns, man. And guess what happened to a pawn? You always discard a pawn. So whenever they done using us, man, think about it. They not about to motherfucking trust you. Why would they trust you if they see how you do your own people?
Oh, man. I ain't even heard anything about Stacey Dash, man.
Yeah, man. I just caught a glimpse of it, man. Maybe a day or two ago. I had to bring it up, man. I just wouldn't be who I am if I didn't bring that up, man.
So she basically jumping the broom, huh?
Man, look, coons, man, y'all better get it together. Y'all better understand. The ignorant nigga, one day, man, might not be ignorant no more. We all have a past.
Mm-hmm.
But them coons, y'all know exactly what y'all doing, man. That shit not what's
always
up.
A coon, bro. What Jodeci said?
What'd he say? What they say?
Forever raccoony. It's like a dream.
Man, I'm just saying, man.
It's not necessarily always a coon. Once a coon, always a coon. It's more about what it is that you put yourself into and how you done got stuck in that lifestyle, so you willing to do whatever it is you can do to keep it. And sometimes for a lot of people, when it comes to that, that's where you get the con of ignorance is bliss versus the pro. For her, it was a bliss for me as a con, because she felt like the more that I stick to what's going on this end, I'll be okay and I'll be safe. Not realizing that you just as much in a rut as everybody else is. It might not have happened as fast, but it's on the way. I mean, if we want to talk about somebody who didn't come from that standpoint, who really just was in love and got shucked to the side. I want to say her name right. The young lady that's going through what she's going through with Prince Harry.
Meghan Markle. Oh, that's
Meghan
another
Markle.
prime example of motherfucking when shucking and jiving goes bad, but it's levels to that one.
I don't know if I want to say she was shucking and jiving. I want to say that she tried to stick to her principles in the midst of still trying to be respectful, and it went wrong.
Man, I'm gonna say this about that situation. I'm not gonna bash her in particular because she don't got a history of like how Stacey Dash do when throwing us under the bus and, you know what I'm saying, shucking and jiving. She don't got a history. And it's a small possibility that she probably just simply fell in love, and so happily she fell in love with Prince Harry. But the mere fact of the matter is, man, like I've seen a whole lot of people discuss this throughout, you know what I'm saying, social media. That royal bloodline has always been racist. They got a long history for hundreds and hundreds of years, man. Dude, what was that motherfucking not Queen Victoria? Damn, I can't think of it, but they had a motherfucking Queen Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken, was mixed with black and had some melanin in it. Years and years ago. And Charlotte, North Carolina is named after her. You see what I'm saying? And they discriminated and they motherfucking bashed her all them centuries ago. And then now what they did was they went and whitewashed all her pictures. And keep in mind, she was fair toned and she could have passed like how Meghan Markle is. Meghan Markle don't look like motherfucking typical black woman. She can pass. But one thing we got to realize in our community, dog, we abide by that biracial bullshit and light skin, dark skin. We do all that goofy shit. And for the most part, it's not even really foundational black Americans. It be a lot of the Caribbean motherfuckers. But that's another subject. But white people, they abide by the one drop rule. If you got one drop of black in you, that's it, man. You who you are. And the only reason why I'm saying that is, what did she expect that was gonna happen? Like, no disrespect, but like seriously, man, they got a long history of this shit. When you look into motherfucking Princess Diana and how she allegedly died, she was dealing with a black person. Soon as she started dealing with, I keep forgetting dude's name, but her latest boyfriend when she died was a black man, allegedly. And then all of a sudden, all the bad press, all the motherfucking same shit they doing with her, man. So I'm just saying, sometimes, man, you got to look into the past, man, if you trying to see the future. And these motherfuckers still alive. They still abide by these motherfucking rules. And it is what it is, man. No, not to her, because like I said, she don't got a history of it. But, man, what the fuck did you expect?
Exactly.
It shouldn't always be what did you expect, though. It shouldn't always be that way, because in my mind, if you continue to look at it that way, then we're not gonna move forward at all, because we just stuck in the mindset of we can't go no further than where we're going.
Brandon. That's never us. We don't have a history of this shit. They do. For the most part, man, let's call it
we still gotta fight to change the narrative. We still
but
gotta
we
fight
always the ones who trying to fight the narrative, though.
Yeah,
it
we
gotta
trying to
be
fight the
both
narrative.
sides. It can't just be one way. It can't just be black people trying to be progressive. They the ones who motherfucking controlling this world and created this whole racist term. They did that, not us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never us.
You know,
what I mean? Like,
though, it started in the church. The Catholic Church started the shit. You know,
man, low key, bro, this is some pagan shit. These niggas is just demonic. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it goes back thousands and thousands of years. But like, I see what Brandon's saying, man. But it's never us. Like, if we just really break it down, it's never us, man. Come on, like we were just saying earlier about Ahmaud Arbery and all the people who was killed within the last 3 to 5 years. That's not us. They choosing not to see what's going on. They know what's going on. It's called white supremacy.
Right. And you notice, like, especially last year, what happened with George Floyd is that you see people from all over the world protesting. I mean,
bro,
all over the world, London, Paris.
Bro, his murder was on film. We saw this with our own 2 eyes for, what was it, 7, 8, 9 minutes? Yeah. And guess what Candace Owens said again recently, like a week ago? He didn't die from that. He died from a drug overdose.
Yeah, I heard about that shit too. I heard about that shit too. She could go to hell, man.
You know the crazy part is whenever somebody from that standpoint, whenever they lose someone, they the first ones to scream, "We just want privacy," and that's crazy. When you were so jumping to make sure that you showed every inch and bit of this person's life in the most negative way that you possibly could, so that way you can get what you needed as far as your ratings and as far as you being able to say, "I know I'm right." But when it happens on the other end, and it won't be long, and I don't wish it, God forbid, but it won't be long. When it happens on your end, it's, "I just want some privacy. Can you please respect my family?" And where was the respect for us? We was minding our business when dude had his knee on his neck. We was chilling. Trayvon Martin, all he wanted was a snack.
Some Skittles and an iced tea.
You know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor was sitting down with her boyfriend and her family, chilling, relaxing.
Breonna Taylor was asleep, bro.
Even worse.
Sleep.
Incoherent to what was going on. I was minding my business. Thought I'd get some rest. And it's just like, let's catch them. Let's catch them everywhere. You at work? Oh, cool. I'm gonna shoot you.
I mean, we in the war, man, and we got to start waking up to the war. Like I said, it's one thing to be progressive, but it's another thing to recognize what's going on. And until we fully recognize what's going on, man, and start fighting and combating this shit back, we ain't gonna never get nowhere. And as long as we can be paid,
it's gonna be a long battle. It's gonna be a long battle that we can't win.
We can win it, but as long we gotta eliminate these coons. And I mean, it just is what it is. We gotta stop. Like, I think we spoke about this last year or maybe a year and a half ago when they did the Revolt Summit. You remember that, CJ?
Oh yeah, with Candace and T.I.
Right, and this was my issue with that. They was allowing her to spit her rhetorics and, you know what I'm saying, and all that. They kept motherfucking go ahead queening her and letting her talk and this, that, and the third. But when on the flip side, she didn't give back that energy towards nobody there. She had an agenda and she went with her agenda. She wasn't even trying to be progressive because she knew at the end of the day, she had a job to fulfill. It wasn't about what's right and what's wrong on neither sides. Because like I said, it's bullshit on both sides, the left and the right. You see what I'm saying? But it can't be T.I. and all them people there. Yeah, I understand where you coming from, Candace, this, that, and the third. But then when you flat out point out some bullshit on the other side, she can't see it. You can see it, sweetie. You just getting paid to make it seem like you not. You are a danger to us. And as long as they can motherfucking find somebody like a Candace Owens or Kanye West or a Stacey Dash or etc., we ain't gonna never get nowhere.
Exactly. And yeah, it's all fucked up at the end of the day, bro. It's like a long battle that, you know, we find it. We find as much as we can, though. You know, we not losing, we not giving up. But at the end of the day, what can we do to like end this battle? You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Man, we gotta
debate things.
We can do all the marching, we can do all the
protesting,
we can do all the debates and all that stuff. At the end of the day, white supremacists, these conservative motherfuckers, they still gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And that's not just the conservatives. A lot of it is Democratic too. Like I said, it's on both parties. But what you saying, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. I was saying, like, we gotta stop letting them give us what they perceive to be enough. You know, we can go into this stimulus thing now because I do want to talk about that. I'm not gonna name names. I'm praying for her. She's one of my moms. She was robbed at gunpoint 2 nights ago, and they took everything. They took her car, they took her wallet, they took her phone, they took everything, and everybody is getting ready to come up on some type of money, whether it be from stimulus, whether it be from taxes, whether it be from scamming, whatever the case may be. My point of the matter is, we are so built to either take what we're given, or we'll take more than what we perceive we deserve or what we can grab. And it's never about making it an equal partisan mindset of look at how everything else is going. When it comes to other countries in this pandemic or whatever the case may be, the whole country jump and make sure that everybody is straight to the best of their ability. We have to have all these meetings. We have to have all these speeches, all these congressmen, all this extra stuff just for somebody to say, okay, we can do what we're supposed to do and go ahead and make sure they're all right for right now, instead of just making sure they're okay until we get past whatever issue we're in, because everybody is in the same boat.
Right.
I don't understand, nor will I ever, why somebody feels that they're supposed to take from somebody else, because I've never been in that position. But to go as far as that, knowing that you're getting ready to come up and then you about to even make it worse, like that's the part that gets on my nerves. You getting stuck in the mindset of, well, you know, we getting ready to get this bread, so we about to be straight. However, we can go ahead and double up by taking this next person's stuff too, so that way we don't have to worry about, so that way you can just act stupid with it anyway. So we have to stop taking what they're giving us. The stimulus is okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for the blessing that it's going to bring to my family, that it's going to bring to anybody else's family. But we got to stop taking it as, oh, okay, we good now. We're not good.
Right.
We're not good.
There's levels to that. But before I comment on that, I'm going to go back to the last question you were saying, CJ, and what we can do. We got to motherfucking have a code and stick to it. We got to stay on code. And the more we stay on code individually, little by little, we can combat that bullshit. But like what you was just saying, Brandon, there's levels to that though, because a lot of people, man, still ain't getting the stimulus. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of different reasons. You know, like, for instance, let's say people in my community, if you sick and let's say you get SSI or SSD, you're on disability, you can't work because medically they won't clear you to work. You're not getting a stimulus. How could you? They're not taking nothing out in taxes. Or for instance, if you is working or something like that, or you younger and you having somebody else claim you and stuff like that, but they make way too much money. So you don't even abide by the stimulus. They go receive one, but they don't get no earned income credit from you at all. So they don't even receive a stimulus. So there's levels to that to a small degree, but I understand what you were saying too, man. I just feel like crime happened in every community. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, like you said, a family friend of yours was robbed. But we can't like create scenarios and situations to why or what happened, because on the flip side, maybe somebody was, you know what I'm saying, they was just in dire need. You know, maybe it was something that was really, really, really of dire need at that time. They needed something, or they was gonna die, or something was gonna get cut up. Now, I'm not giving this person no excuse in 2021 to still be out here on no stick-up shit. But if you ain't never been through no shit like that, it's kind of hard to understand the mindset of somebody like that. It's fucked up, don't get me wrong, but it's still kind of levels to it, man. I don't like it myself personally, man, because a lot of people prey on the weak, And a lot of people love to see elderly people going. Like my mother, she be out and about a lot throughout the city. And I be praying for her a lot. You see what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of knuckleheads out here. For instance, it might have been somebody 17, 16, 18, 19, figuring they needed to do that just to get a rep, just so they can go in the booth and rap about some old bullshit. That way they can say they really live in that. There's a lot of goofy people out here like that. You know what I mean? Unfortunate. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's levels to it, man. You know, I knew a whole lot. I ain't gonna say no names, but I knew of a whole lot of goofy motherfuckers who used to do dumb shit like that. You were purposely.
Hell yeah, we all did. Shit. We all did. We all grew up with, you know some motherfuckers that do some dumb shit, you know.
It didn't need to. You didn't live in the suburbs all your life. Your mama and your daddy had good jobs. You never motherfucking had to motherfucking beg or needed nothing. You got 17, 18.
You just flat out on some sucker shit. And then you get upset when you try to brag to a person like myself, and then you catch what you catch from it because you think you about to have a boasting party. It's nothing to boast about, nigga. You a hoe. I don't care. You a hoe.
Yeah, it's levels to it, man. We need to, but back to the original topic. The way we can combat that, man, we got to start combating white supremacy. Because on the flip side, man, if better conditions in our situations, we wouldn't have to worry about no bullshit like that.
Yeah, it also got to think about too. We in the middle of the pandemic. Ain't no jobs coming in. I mean, it's jobs now. People can easily get a job, but it may be.
There's still levels to that too, CJ. Because if I couldn't get a job before the pandemic, because of for whatever reason, you know what I mean? Let's say I had a fucked up record. Let's say I made one mistake at 17, and now I'm 27, and that just haunted me the rest of my life. It's the same thing, you know. But like we were saying earlier, I'm not giving no excuse for, you know.
Right.
I just got to see both sides of the picture. I can't just be overly judgmental, because if I ain't never really been in a situation like that, I can never really speak on it.
I guess
even if I don't like it.
Right, like me, maybe I have like a point of view about it, because like I have a mentality where like I'd rather work for what I want instead of, you know, trying to take from another nigga, you know. I don't know, I just never was like, I never put myself in that situation because I never was in that situation, you know. But like you said, it is levels to that. And I know dudes that grew up, like you said earlier, like they got families that love them, like they got daddies that's working and shit like that. They support them all the time. Niggas just want to be in the streets, you know, because they think it's they didn't get money easier and shit. They want to fit in. They want to fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Sad part about it is, CJ, majority, I ain't gonna say all, but majority of the people that I know who grew up in good situations, you know what I mean? They be the main ones trying to motherfucking affiliate themselves with more hood shit because they feel like it wasn't really in them. So they feel like they never was really around it. So they gotta like overly prove that they tough.
Yeah.
Overly prove that they
and I see it all the time.
They be like, man, this is so unnecessary, man. Like when we can never really motherfucker evolve as a race or just humans, period, if we still on that bullshit like that, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if a nigga had to do that shit, dog, he had to, dog. But if you didn't have to, the name of the game is getting money. So you would rather just be on some bullshit than being successful. If you be successful, nigga, you can prevent 50 other motherfuckers from going down that route.
Right. Bro, that's true as hell though. So I guess Brandon, you got your little stimulus, huh?
I don't got nothing yet.
Brandon out here with the stimmy Emmy, dog.
The stimmy Emmy, dog.
This nigga Brandon about to go to the meat market and buy a whole wheel.
40 acres in the mule, bro.
This nigga about to be barbecuing motherfucking whole motherfucking shark meat and shit, dog.
This nigga is
hey, invite me though. Hey, invite me, nigga. Shit. He about to cook some crab legs.
Y'all know getting it right. Y'all know them pictures is coming, right?
Man, this nigga about to have a brand new hairstyle on this nigga, a fresh lineup. Look, you at the barbershop?
Bro, hell yeah.
You at the barbershop now, ain't you? This nigga about to have a fresh lineup, nigga. This nigga hair about to be pressed to the T, nigga. You know what I mean?
He about to have French tips on his fingernails and shit.
I ain't mad at it though, man. I ain't mad at it. Shit.
What's up with the French tips though? You been hey CJ, man, we gotta talk, bro. What's going on?
I thought hey shit, you know.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Shoot, yeah, get your money, bro. All I know is the women that be looking bold as hell the whole year, y'all better look good this month. This month at least. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting your stimulus shit, y'all getting your taxes.
Boy, this about to be a repeat of prom. You about to see things you ain't never seen.
I'm like, damn, girl, you had a complete makeover. God damn, shit.
My only thing is, bro, and I hate to be the negative Nancy in this situation, dog. I hate to be the negative Nancy, man. But my only thing is, I think we talked about this last year during the stimulus and the pandemic when it first hit. I just really hope that a lot of these parents try to logically do some things for their kids, man. You know what I mean? Like, we see it all the time in our communities when tax season comes strolling around and you got, 2-3 kids, so you're getting a little decent little penny come back and you running through the money having fun. But taxes should always be of a small, like a small come up. You feel me? It might not be enough for some people to do something really major, but at least make sure your kids got like a decent, some shoes or a decent jacket or, you know what I mean? Yeah. It don't have to be the best. It don't have to be the most expensive, man. But like, please do something for them babies, man.
For sure, like,
man.
I just hate the fact I go to the mall, shit. The mom looking good and all that shit. And the kids looking bummy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Hey, look. Oh, dusty crusty shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, come on. You gotta treat the kids right, man.
Yeah, I mean, I
that's what you're supposed to do when you first have kids. You gotta that your main priority is your kids. You always gotta put yourself. I mean, of course, you gotta make sure you gotta make sure yourself will look good and everything. But at the end of the day, you always gotta make sure you take care of the kids. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But then let me see what else I want to talk about real quick. Speaking of money, I know y'all been on my statuses for the past couple of days now. About the
how you know I've been on anything?
You comment on it, nigga.
You don't know what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Just go assume Rob doing some shit. Rob could have been motherfucking somewhere else. That could have been my girl on my phone. Look at you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The way you were coming on it, ain't that your girl. But anyway.
Yeah, what's up?
So basically, I'm gonna read this whole thing before so I want to get everybody the inside scoop of like what we basically was talking about. So this lady, she talked about this on Twitter or whatever. So I want to get your opinion on it. So she said, we went to a basic ass restaurant yesterday and the girlfriend invited her dusty ass boyfriend to join us. I had 2 $5 Moscow mules, crab, and artichoke dip. My total was $24.58. This nigga tell the waitress, 2 checks, please. So basically, the girlfriends, it was supposed to be like, I think 2 of the girlfriends supposed to hang out with each other, but the girl invited her boyfriend, and I guess he expected her to pay her friend's portion as well too. So my question for y'all is, should the guy have covered the whole bill?
How you feel about
this? Her bill, his bill, his girlfriend's bill, and his girlfriend's friend's bill.
How you feel about that, my brother?
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I don't mind doing it. I need to know like in advance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might have like $40 and shit. I got enough for me and my significant other. And plus, I was invited. I mean, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one that set the shit up. Like, yeah. I want, hey, baby, I want you and your friend to come eat with us, stuff like that. I pay the bill, you know what I'm saying? But you motherfucking invited me. Like, okay, shit. I'm like, okay. My significant other might pay for my food, or I might pay for her food. It don't matter. But now the bill come, I'm like, oh, I gotta pay her bill too? Oh, I didn't know how to do that shit. So I'm like, damn, do I feel obligated to pay for this shit? I'm not obligated to pay for nothing. So everybody, like, I say, like, quite a few females on my status days basically saying, like, I'm obligated to pay for the bill. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be, you're not a real nigga if you don't pay the bill, basically. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all feel about it, man? Because these women out of control, man. These women are out of damn control. Like, how the fuck you expect me to pay for the fucking bill? You invited me. Shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How you feel, Brandon?
Okay. First of all, if it was a girl's night out, he shouldn't have brought his ass. Regardless, he should have been man enough to say, "Well, babe, ain't this y'all night? Ain't y'all supposed to be hanging out?" And he should have been man enough to tell us no. First of all, if he stepped in play, it should be an option about paying for the whole thing. But if the whole thing was $24, it was just her bill that was $24. It was the whole thing $24.
Nah, his her bill.
They never said.
The female bill was $24. It wasn't his girlfriend. It was the girl. The girlfriend's friend bill was $24.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
her portion was $24.
Right. So it was the girlfriend's friend that her portion was $24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Me personally, in that situation, if I came and I would have paid for it, just so that way I wouldn't have to hear all that extraness. But what? No, for real. I would have did it regardless, because that's just how I feel about certain things. However, all that extraness that's gonna come from it, like, if it's supposed to be that's why it's called a girls' night out, because that's what it is. It's supposed to be y'all night. When you put yourself in the middle of their night, you everything that girl could possibly call you in a negative manner, because you interrupted the girls' night out.
I'm sorry. They invited him to the dinner.
No, she invited her boyfriend. The girlfriend didn't invite that nigga. The girlfriend's boyfriend. She called her boyfriend and said, "Come join me and my girlfriend for dinner." The girlfriend wasn't expecting that boy to come through. It was supposed to be a girls' night out. So his hind part should have been smart enough to say, "Nah, babe, y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself." So, and coming from the girl standpoint, she really, if I told you that my boyfriend was on the way, or if as soon as he showed up, you had a choice to say, I thought it was supposed to be our night.
Now, I would say
you stayed there.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Brandon, but now if my wife told me that, okay, my friend don't have enough money, are you able to pay? I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
Right.
If I know from the jump, if I know that. Now it'd be different if I like, okay, she invited me. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. I go out there, we go out to eat, having fun and shit like that. And then the bill comes, and the friend, she's trying to be sneaky and shit, trying to, hand me the bill, like, you pay this real quick. Like, no, motherfucker, 2 checks. I
just thought about something else. What if the boy was invited not because the girlfriend wanted her boyfriend there, but because the girlfriend ain't had no money for real in the damn first place?
And that was kind of like my stance on it. Like, there's so many levels to this little small scenario, man. Number one, before you even try to even get mad at the fella, you get mad at your fucking friend, period, for inviting man, boy, dog, donkey. You get mad at your homegirl for inviting somebody else, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't, If this is supposed to be a one-on-one intimate type thing, as far as you trying to hang with your girl and shit, like, soon as she motherfucking pick up her phone to try to motherfucking invite somebody else, man, that's foul, period. To even have a thought to invite somebody else, man, female, brother, sister, that's foul. You know what I mean? And if you was cool with that, you had an option to leave. You had an option to tell old girl, "Oh no, I thought this was something,"
Exactly.
So clearly you was cool about.
Yep.
You was cool about a company environment. You know what I mean? So if you was cool, bam, cool. We don't know how much this brother was working with. Old girl probably called her nigga because she felt like she didn't have enough money. Or she was on some, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm about to invite him because he about to pay for my shit. You feel me? The other motherfucker already had her money clearly. But you inviting somebody like a boyfriend, husband, or man type scenario, that's telling me you broke.
Maybe she had money. But the fact that it was just gonna be the both of them, him getting in the way of whatever could have transpired.
You don't get on, you don't pick up your phone and try to call nobody in no motherfucking scenario like that. You don't get mad at the other person. Why did you invite me? The person who's foul, period, to begin with, is the motherfucker who picked up the phone to invite somebody else. I mean, let's call a spade spade. You know, now if dude came, so many different scenarios. He could have said no, but he came. We don't see one thing about these memes and shit like that. It's never be in full detail. It's always be my version, how I saw it. We don't know if this bitch text this nigga like, and he was probably telling her no, but then she probably replied and said she was broke, and we don't know the scenario. So if we go put a whole bunch of what ifs, we got to put all the what ifs. You see what I'm saying? Thirdly, how much was they bill? If your shit was $20-something, cool. We don't know how much his girl shit could have been $50 alone. He probably bought a beer. You know what I mean? He probably only working with motherfucking $40. We don't know. I just feel like in them type scenarios, all three of them motherfuckers can be wrong or they can be right. You know, it's just up to you how you want a motherfucker view. A dude can be wrong in a whole lot of different ways. But them females can be wrong too. For instance, you mad about another woman paying your shit. Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of women don't even be wanting they motherfucking men liking other women comments on fucking social media. Y'all don't even be wanting motherfuckers to comment on shit, like shit, do any little thing like that, dog. So dude probably on some shit like if I would have probably paid for their bill, I probably would have had to hear the bullshit at home. Then on the flip side, he probably been on some shit like, well, damn, I just don't got it. We don't know. You know, but you can't get mad at another motherfucker for not paying your shit. Did you have your motherfucking money from jump?
Right.
I mean, it's levels. I feel like all three of them motherfuckers can be right and they can be wrong. Yeah. But actually, I can't say all three. The friend and the man can be right and wrong. But off rip, that motherfucker who picked up her phone and called and invited another person, she's wrong, period. You get mad at her, you don't get mad at the dude.
Hey, she probably thought that, shoot, he got the stimulus, so shit, he can go pay for the whole bill. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
He out here with the stimmy like Brandon ass and shit.
The stimmy, dog.
With the stimmy, Emmy.
Hey, we about to go, Jedi Alexander's.
Oh boy, you kissed my.
Hey, Erica.
Anyway.
Hey.
I ain't see y'all in a minute. I need to come see y'all.
Yeah, man.
What was that other one you had on your page too that was picking up traction, CJ? It was a few.
You said was what?
What was the other status that you had on your page that was picking up
man.
traction?
So basically we was talking about how much do you pay on what was the match you were willing to pay on a first date? On a first date. I gotta put emphasis on the first date.
What would you say? Some stupid shit like $10?
No, I ain't saying no shit like that. I ain't that damn cheap. Shut up, Brandon. All right, I'll say
I'm gonna keep our secrets.
This is the minimum. Okay, bear with me. $50 to $70. That's the minimum. That's the bare minimum. Because mainly the first date is basically like, you know, y'all get to know each other, y'all picking each other brains and shit. Y'all trying to get each other vibes, and then when the first date is successful, then you might go all out on the second date. I'll pay a few $100s for the second date. You know what I'm saying? We go on a rooftop in fucking Renaissance Center, get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? We dressing up. You know, a couple of Mexicans playing the violin in the background. You know what I'm saying? Romantic.
Hey, hold on. You said Mexicans playing the violin? What you say?
Yeah, man, is this show?
Oh
What?
man, bruh.
It's romantic,
no
bro.
Home training. No home training whatsoever.
How?
Home training whatsoever. I think it depends on how y'all hit it off in the midst of y'all conversating before y'all have y'all first date. So if y'all vibing and like there's things that y'all think is genuinely fun to do, I think that might be incorporated into the first date. So, I like movies and I like, of course, everybody likes food, as far as substance is concerned. And then, you might like bowling, she might like golfing, and there might be a movie coming out that y'all might want to see. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how y'all hitting it, might be how the date goes. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna do all that on the first date, but depending on how y'all hitting it off, will determine the type of date that you'll have. Because, like you said, this is about getting to know each other. One of the ways you get to know somebody is by putting them in an atmosphere that makes them comfortable enough to want to
Oh, your iPhone set
You sound like a
certain
robot right
stuff
now,
about
bro.
them.
Your phone going out.
So if he likes the movies, that's a give and take as far as.
What was
Y'all
you
hear me
saying?
now?
Your phone was going
Y'all hear
out.
me now?
all I heard
What
was
you
movie.
No, I
saying?
was just saying. No, I was just saying. Like, everybody likes the movies. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes dinner, but I feel like depending on how y'all hitting it off, as far as how y'all talking to each other, what it is y'all getting to know about each other before y'all have your first date, I feel like that plays a big part in the type of first date you gonna have.
Yeah.
So, if I'm talking to you about something and you keep bringing up this particular thing that I know that you like the most, then if I'm really feeling you, then I'm gonna try to incorporate that on our first date.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying $50 and $70 is cheap. That's not cheap. But if you want to have, if you trying to have a date where y'all can have something to remember, you need to make sure you have funds. Period.
Oh, for sure.
My
I'm not
issues
saying
was
you shouldn't have a cap. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a cap, but.
Well, yeah, go ahead, bro.
You done, Brandon?
Yeah, no, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Brandon's
no.
over.
My issue with your stylist, like they was good topics, man. Like your statuses you was posting up, CJ. My only issue is I just really hate that men in particular always got to be judged on the monetary gain. Like it's always what we was willing to spend, you know what I mean? Like willing to spend all the time, man. Like even with the last scenario, I gotta be all kind of dusty bums, this, that, and third, simply because I didn't pay your bill when at the end of the day I didn't have to. It could have been a good gesture.
Yeah.
Like we get good gestures confused with what's right and what's wrong. A good gesture don't have to always mean that's the way to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in this scenario, dog, there's so many levels, man. Like a lot of different people, women in particular, all like different things. Like some people might judge you on a monetary gain. So off rip on the first date, they want to, you know what I'm saying, go out somewhere expensive. They want you to go all out on them. Some people be a little bit more down to earth, where you can have some dope ass dates. I have, trust me, where you didn't have to spend too much of nothing. Like, is this a date, or is this you trying to cop my pocket? Is you pocket watching? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd have been in scenarios when we done went downtown, just simply walk the river walk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, and it was good ass, dope ass dates. You feel me? We really got to get to know each other, and that turned into good friendships and scenarios like that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not about to sit up here and
First dates don't have to be expensive. First dates don't have to be, you ain't gotta put no money at all. You barely even have an effort. Shit.
Because what is we doing here? Is you, and then like at the end of the day, man, even though we know some good women, there's a lot of women out here who date just to eat. You know, I'm going out on. Come on, CJ, you'd have been in these scenarios like me.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't deal with multiple women and etc. A lot of different women might not even be interested in you in no way, shape, form, or fashion, and we just going out to eat. So I'm about to just have a good time, and then that's it. I'm not even trying to get to know you. I'm just trying to get something in my stomach. And them the chances you take when you trying to get motherfucking date when you out here in the field, you trying to get to know somebody, unfortunately. You know, so I wouldn't have a cap per se, because like if I'm enjoying myself too, man, that's cool. Did we both enjoy ourselves? Or was it just me trying to show off how much I got to be with you? Because then that's telling you there what the relationship gonna be about.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
it's
true.
levels to that. I didn't like the fact that a lot of different women was coming on your status, like nigga calling us all kind of bums and shit like that, dog. And it's like,
Call
all
me
right,
cheap
man.
as hell. I'm like, damn, I guess
Like
I am
I
cheap.
see it
Shit.
because you don't want to be that cheap. You know what I mean? You still
Yeah.
want to bring something to the table, but we talk about a first date. It's not like we're dating. And then throughout dating, you seeing like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. Or you feel me? Oh, this
Right.
motherfucker, this, that, and the third. But it's like, how can I even get to know you? I don't even know. Like, what's your middle name? Do you believe in God? What's your favorite color? You know what I mean? What's your last name? Are we cousins? You know what I mean? Can we get to know each other? You feel me?
Right.
A lot of women that do dates like that, that's the way they was taught as far as to get to know a person, or two, they only expect to do stuff after that date. So like if you used to a dude spending $200 to $300 to $400, that comes from the standpoint of your mindset is after this date, I know he plan on hitting. So if he gonna hit, he gonna have to send that bread. Like us getting to know each other was never on your mind in the first place, clearly.
Look, I just feel like you can't go into every scenario situation like with the past.
Hey, I see y'all got a baby in the background. I ain't want to say this, so yeah, I'm just keep that to myself. But yeah,
but real talk though, like you can't go into every situation and dating with the same mindset you had with previously, because then you gonna have the same results. You feel me?
Like I said, the main goal for you to date anyway is you want to get to know that person. You know, like we said, you want to pick each other. I like to, if I go on a date, I'll rather like, you know, I go there, I'd rather pick your brain, see where you going, where your head is, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll make a decision like, okay, I go on another day with her, or like, I don't think this gonna work. I don't know about that. But
and then you didn't spend $200-$300 just to see if it's gonna work or not.
Right.
I mean, it's levels, man. If you got it, and if that's what you want to do, and you figure y'all both about to enjoy yourselves, man, hey, grab at it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But me personally, man, I'd have been on plenty of dates, and I know for a fact all women ain't the same, just like all men ain't the same. Everybody is different.
Everybody is different. Yeah.
It might be a woman who might get it happened to me before. It might be a woman who get completely turned off when you're trying to do the most on a date, trying to prove you got money, trying to prove you can afford this, that, and the third. And that sometimes can be the worst shit you can do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then in some scenarios and situations, that's the best thing you can do. You know, but it just all depends on what you're looking for. What is you really looking for when dating? Everybody look for different things, you know. Some people be on rebounds. Some people just be horny. Some people be looking for a husband and a wife. Some people be looking for a stepfather and a stepmother to their kids. And some people just be looking to have fun and eat. So, you know, but them the chances you take when you out in the field. Some people look up and find they significant others after, you know what I'm saying, the first person they meet. Some people would take them a while. Everybody's different. Can't judge them all the same. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay, so
but
what was everybody's best first date?
My best first date? My wife right now, I can't remember the first day. Oh my God, I cannot remember what we did. But all I remember was we pretty much hung out all day, man. We pretty much, because I knew her for 3 years prior to us dating. So like I knew a little bit about her, but that after that day I knew more about her. That was like 12 years ago, like 11, 12 years ago. I can't really remember what we did, but I do remember that we hung out all day and we hit it off right then and there.
Man, I done had so many dope first dates, man. All right, so like I could just say 2 off or 3 off rip with my girl now. we went to we was just driving around. I think we was running some errands. I didn't even know it was gonna turn into a date. You know how that be. Sometimes them be the best scenarios. So we driving around, and I remember we was driving around doing errands for our family and shit. And that turned into, all right, let's go somewhere to eat. In the process of eating, we went somewhere quick. Like I think it was like Burger King or some old bull. And we sat down in there, ate, got to know each other a little bit more. In the meantime, then all of a sudden I had to run an errand and shit. But we just been together the whole time. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So in the process of that, while we running an errand, we still talking. We still getting in. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, this, that, and third. Then also, like, fucking man, let's go to the movies then. You know what I mean? In the midst of going to the movies, we had to wait, I think, like an hour and a half because the time we wanted to go see the movie was already sold out. So we just sitting in the car again, still getting to know each other. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the thing.
And that was like a all day thing, and it was just so dope to me, dog. Like, just vibing. You feel me? And then another first date I had. And then another first date I had, like I said a couple minutes ago, when we went to the we went to the Riverwalk, man. And I never forget, we got there, she couldn't hold her liquor. And I remember this was when what was out at the time, dog? Remember Ludacris had that liquor? What was it called?
Oh, beer and chicken. Chicken and beer.
He had
he had another
one. Damn.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Conjure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay.
This was like 10 years ago, man. Nope, about 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. So we got a bottle of Conjure, and you know what I'm saying? We at the River Rock and shit like that, dog. Like, she could not hold her liquor, fam, dog. So everything was going cool, and just like all of a sudden she was like, yeah, because you know my sister just got the Earl in everywhere, like, wow. So me, being a goofy motherfucker I am, dog, I just started bust out laughing. Anybody else would have probably been turned off, dog, but I just bust out laughing. You know what I mean? I got her together. Then after she threw it up and shit like that, she was back normal and shit. She was embarrassed for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we continued to walk, you know, chill. We wound up driving around downtown and shit like that for a minute. And then I think she had some fucking free play on her motherfucking casino card. So we goes to the casino and shit like that. We finally caught these niggas because at that time they was closing the food court like at, I think it was like 3 or 2. And we caught them just in the nick of time. And we wound up, you know what I'm saying, eating at the casino, played a little something, you know what I mean? We put $5 in the machine. Next thing you know, dog, we didn't hit for $300. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Hurried up and got up out of there and shit. That was the first date. You feel me? Split the little 150. She went home, I went home. You feel me? And that to this day, she's still a dope ass homie and shit. I talk to her all the time. You know what I mean? We didn't pursue nothing sexual or nothing like that, but that's still the homegirl. You feel me?
Yeah.
And throughout that date, we found out we wasn't really that compatible, but we still was compatible in another term, in other ways. You feel me? Yep. So, like I said, there's levels, man. Everybody ain't the same.
Mm-hmm. So I do have another one. I took this one girl out. We went to the movies. What was that movies at the time? This is back in 2008. We went out to the movies. I cannot remember the name of that goddamn movie, but we went to the one at Bel Air.
How, on the east side?
Yes, sir. Her house is up the street from there. Her house was up the street from there. So I met her there or whatever. And that movie was like long as hell. I think that movie was like 2.5 hours. So after we left from the movies, we ended up going to White Castle, right? And man, we was eating and shit, and we was just talking, and we ended up going back to my house. At the time, I was living with my sister Renee. At the time, shout out to her.
All right, wait a minute, hold on, CJ, man. Our podcast is for the kids, man. So y'all went to y'all house, man. We don't want to hear nothing explicit, bro. No, like, for real, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man.
I know that. I try to keep it PG-13,
3 Raws for the kids, man. We for the babies, man.
Look, I try to keep it PG-13.
Just remember that before you go into more details.
All right, I get it. we went to my house, whatever. And at the time I was living in my sister's basement, whatever. Little ass couch. And this say it was we had a happy ending. But the funniest shit happened though. Right?
All right, CJ, man, come on, man. We for the babies, man.
I get you.
For the children.
I ain't saying nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
I fast forwarded. All right.
Okay.
So she went to the bathroom, whatever, right? It was a bathroom that was like upstairs, whatever. She went to the bathroom. And so when she got out the bathroom, we got these, at the time, the house we was living in, these stairs were like steep as hell. Like it was like slippery as fuck too. So she went down like 3 stairs and she fell, man.
Oh yes.
Bro. She hit, man, her ass hit all those fucking stairs like boom, 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 boom.
Oh yes, man. What?
Dog. She was so embarrassed. And I was not, you know what? It was like, this happened around like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Everybody in the house was asleep, bro. And then woke up everybody in that bitch, dog. Oh my God.
I would have been dead, bro. I would have been
dead.
I
was dead, dog. But you know what? She was embarrassed, but at the same time, she laughed it off. And we know it was cool. It was cool, man. We still talk to this day. We cool people, man. She always been like cool, man. We never really pursued a relationship, man. I wish we could, but it is what it is. Life happens.
Yeah, everybody you date. Like I said, man, everybody date for different reasons, but everybody you get to know and date isn't like for, you know what I'm saying, long term, or you feel me? Sometimes some people just for a season or for other different scenarios. I done dated people who got me jobs, who didn't motherfucking got me cars. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know, man. You can't be closed-minded because
if
we being progressive, you never know who can help who. And that's the dope thing about like social media. I don't have to have your number. We don't have to call or anything disrespectful, but you can fucking inbox me or write on my status or something, update. But on the flip side of that, what is the worst date y'all ever went
on? I never really had oh my God.
I never actually, it was a best and worst date because it really showed what we was capable of actually going through. My best and my worst date was me and my wife's actual first date. It was at the time what we was going through as far as how we was able to see each other. Basically she had to sneak for the first date. And so she had told her parents at the time that, she was supposed to be meeting up with a friend or whatever the case may be. And so I wasn't able to be in contact with her as far as finding out where she was at. And this is back when taking a bus was everything. So I called her house and acted like one of her friends. got past the grandparent, and she answered the phone, and I said, okay, I'm about to be up at Eastland at this time. And she said, okay, I'll be meeting you up there. So went to Eastland. I bought I don't know if y'all remember when Lacoste had kicks. I bought some Lacoste kicks. And then that Burger King, I was across the street. We ate some Burger King.
I remember that Burger King, yeah.
The messed up part about when I was eating that Burger King, my stomach started hurting. So I had
yes! Oh yes!
Oh man.
Oh yes!
Oh, this dude rolling, dog.
I'm in that mug, and I'm just in my mind. I'm in the bathroom like she about to leave. She about to leave.
Oh yes! Oh. Hey, you had the BGs on the first date, bro. Oh, classic.
Oh, it be like that, man.
I come back out, she's just sitting there like nonchalant, like nothing happened. I'm like, oh man, she's still here. She's like, you good? Everything okay? Come on, let's finish eating. And then, after that, I told her, now to me, the walk wasn't that far because I did the walk all my life. But I told her that my house wasn't far from Eastland. So I said, all we got to do is walk from Eastland to my house. Eastland, y'all know right there is on about, my house was on Moros and Sanilac. So It was a nice little wave. And the whole time, like, I thought you said we were gonna be there. We were walking forever.
Oh yes, dog.
Oh my God, bro. So we walked to the house.
Not her walking forever, man. God dang, man.
Oh, she stuck around forever on that load. And then we watched the first movie we watched together was Remember the Titans. So we sat there, watched Remember the Titans. We had a good time. And then after that, it was like, okay. I was like, okay. I think I got to ride a daughter.
Man,
that's why you carry the whites with you from now on,
I
huh?
had to take 2 buses.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had to take 2 buses.
No,
to get,
3 buses.
3 buses to get to East.
3 buses to get to.
oh yes, dog. Oh yes.
Damn,
Just a
I remember
regular
those days,
old
bro.
shitty ass motherfucker. Oh yes, dog.
Hey, yo. You done, Brandon?
Yeah, because I know we got to roll. We out of time for sure.
Oh, yeah. What was your worst day, Rob?
Man, mine's not even funny, dog. It was horrible. Like this was back in 04. Remember Mariah Carey? Was it Mariah Carey? No, Jessica Alba came out with that movie, Honey.
Oh,
And
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and I remember my ex at the time. She begged. This was my high school girl, and she begged and begged and begged and begged to go see it. And like this is, like I said, the high school times. So we on the bus at the time. I'm staying on Dexter, and she on like Outer Drive in the Southfield area. So technically, that's like 1 bus ride away, maybe 2, depending on what Dexter you take. Yep. So finally, I get to her house, and we would just go take like the Southfield to Fairlane to the movies, and from there, Southfield back to her house. And I was going to catch the Dexter back home because the Dexter ran all night. You see what I'm saying?
The Southfield.
And you know, the Southfield is horrible.
Oh,
but
man,
this is what I found out how horrible the Southfield is. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, bam. I get to her crib. It's like 12:30. The movie starts at 2. All right, bam. Leave her crib. This is like, I think we didn't even have no cell phones or nothing like that. We still was on pay phones, but this like 04. And I remember I had a Nokia, but I had just ran out of minutes. Like literally, my last minute was me calling her, telling her I was walking up the street. You see what I'm saying? But I'm still thinking like, man, we ain't gonna really need nothing like that, dog. Fuck it. We go to the bus stop. Luckily for me, the Southfield bus is there. So I'm like, oh, okay, everything is working out good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get to the movies, and the Honey time that we wanted to go see was filled out. So we had to just simply wait an hour. We go in the food court, and this is at the time when they had the McDonald's at Fairlane. So we in McDonald's, we eating, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, bam. Time goes, we go and start watching the movie. We didn't realize how long the movie was. I think it was like 2 hours, something real like short, but for a kid, a little long. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hold on, Brandon, man, you there?
Hold on.
He done froze.
He froze like a mud.
But let me finish the story here. So during this time, she like, well, we gotta go. We ain't gonna be able to see the whole ending because it's getting late. Mind you, CJ, this is like January, so you know it's getting dark soon. And we leave out. It's pitch dark, but it's only still like 5:30, maybe 6. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we waiting on the Southfield. Man, the Southfield took like 2 hours to come, bro. So finally the Southfield comes. She's scared. She heated. I'm like, man, your mama ain't go trip. You know, she know how this is. We don't got no phones. We ain't. What could we be doing? We was at the mall, literally. We literally went to the mall, tried to watch the movie, and we left in the middle of the movie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, as soon as we get in the house, dog, I'm trying to leave. Her mama's screaming, hollering. She pulled her to the side, took a butter knife, bro, and stuck it up her coochie to see if her our hymen was broke, to see if we was somewhere sneaking out.
T.I., bro?
Bruh, you hear me?
Oh, dog.
She really thought we went somewhere and snuck and had sex, bro. And like, I remember her mama was really, really, really into the church. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just a very bad experience, man, because I could just I just felt uncomfortable at that point. And I remember I called my cousin Jeremy to come pick me up. So when it was finally broke down to her what took place, because she wasn't trying to hear, she really thought that we came in at 12 or 1 in the morning. It's like 6. It just got dark because it was the wintertime. We on buses. We can't control the bus. You feel me?
Right. So she had to come in at a certain time or something like that?
No, bro. Because he kept asking her, like, she kept saying what time the mall closed. And we said the mall closed at 9. But we leaving we'll be back before the mall closed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But this is when I found out the Southfield bus runs horrible. So it was just a bad experience, man. I feel sorry for her, man. I remember her mama came out trying to, after everything was explained in full detail, and she accepted it. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. And she accepted it. Then I remember she was motherfucking happy and offered me food, and she turned on Showtime at the Apollo. Steve Harvey was hosting. I was just very uncomfortable. It was just a very, very bad situation.
Yeah. You still talk to the girl now?
Hell no, but yeah. That's a whole episode, fam, man. But yeah, nah. But I wish her well though. You know, ain't no bad feelings. I don't really got no horrible ex or nothing like that. But you feel me? It just didn't work out. That was high school.
Right. So I remember this one year, this is back in like 2009. Me and this one girl was we went on a little, it was the first date, whatever. And we went to, damn, I'm trying to think if y'all, the IHOP that was on Jefferson. It's not there no more. And after we went there, we drove to downtown. We went to the Riverwalk and shit. We went to go walking and shit. And we like get to know each other and shit like that. And out of nowhere, her ex-boyfriend came.
Oh yes.
And we ran into her ex-boyfriend and shit. They got to an argument and shit like that. He called her all types of bees and hoes and all that shit. And next thing you know, he grabbed her cell phone, threw that bitch on the ground. Like, bitch, I knew you was a motherfucking hoe and all that other shit. So I'm like, I'm in there shocked, nigga. I'm like, damn.
Nah, that wasn't no ex, bro. That was her current. That was her current.
They literally just broke up before your date.
No, they just was in a toxic relationship, and that was a current, and she was pursuing you to get out of that relationship with dude.
Right. Oh shit! I try to think if you remember. Damn.
Oh, I don't want to know. No. Please don't tell me it's somebody
I'm not gonna tell the names, but we used to work at McDonald's.
Okay.
But,
I think I know who you're talking about off rip, dog. Oh man.
But I think she was only working there for like a few months and shit. And like we said, like our motives, right? My motives was basically was trying to hit. I wasn't trying to do nothing else with her. I'm like, shoot, I don't care about her. But man, after that, bro, I blocked her on Facebook, bro. I blocked her on Facebook, dog.
Oh man.
I'm like, I ain't about to deal with this shit no more.
You silly, man.
For real, bro. That's what happened, man. Ew.
Man, I know we running out of time, man, or unless y'all wanted to go for some more, but I'll just wait till the next episode.
Yeah, we basically run out of time, y'all. Y'all want to have like any other last statement before we get up out of here?
Yes. Stop shucking and jiving.
Stop shucking and jiving. Stacey Dashes, the Candace Owens, all them hoes. I mean, all them girls. I try to be.
Terrence K. Williams, all of them, man. Stop the shucking and jiving.
Oh, I forgot about that nigga. That motherfucker there. I know everybody getting their little check and stuff this weekend and stuff like that. Be responsible. Please be responsible with your money. Don't flaunt your money. Don't show off to the gram and shit. Just spend it wisely. That's all I gotta say. You know, investing in some stock or some shit. I don't know. But hey, Brandon, you got anything before we get out of here?
Keep your eyes open, even wider than they've ever been. Because right now, people acting up and people showing their true colors. So,
oh yeah,
still be you.
You breaking up.
You breaking up, brother.
Time for an upgrade, dog.
Be mindful of what's around you. Be mindful of who's around you. Because it's getting real out here.
We couldn't hear nothing you just said, my brother.
All I heard was he's getting real out here. That's all I heard.
Hey, it's getting real out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially around this time, people desperate, man.
No, I was just saying, everybody, it's just getting real out here. Everybody keep their eyes open.
For sure. Hey, keep that gap close. But yeah, guys, we about to get up out of here. We run out of time. We about to go out of here, pay these bills, go to work. For sure. So we about to get up out of here. Thank you for listening and joining. Thank you for listening and watching our show. This is CJ.
It's your man's Rob.
Your boy Jimmy.
And this is 3 Raw.
Out the motherfucking mud with it. 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 Out the motherfucking mud.